Now to an investigation that might make you think differently about the car you drive. Everything in a car is made to work together. That's how they're engineered. But replace one part and it could all change.
Especially when that part is a counterfeit. KCTV5's Sharon Chen looks into a problem growing so quickly, it now has the feds issuing an alert.
It used to be that counterfeit parts were limited to cosmetic items like hood ornaments and decals, but now it involves safety components like airbags and even brakes. In fact, take a look. This is from the Automotive Anti-Counterfeiting Council, and you can see from bumper to bumper, the fakes run the gamut. And the counterfeit contraband is being found right here in Kansas City.
At some point in our lives, we all need the skilled hands of a mechanic. An accident last year sent Jacob Lauk searching for one.
The claim process had a preferred vendor. They had a preferred shop. This sounds perfect. We'll take it to these guys, drop it off, get it back. Everything will be great.
Or so he thought.
The blind spot monitors were not working. And when you turn your blinker on, it should flash at you and say, hey, there's a car next to you. Don't attempt to do a lane change. And that was not working.
So back to the shop he went, again, again, and again.
No, everything's working perfectly. It's all fine. And you go, that's super strange.
Jacob wanted a second opinion, so he brought it to Prestige Auto.
And they go, hey, this bumper is not to OEM standards.
OEM, as in original equipment manufacturer, meaning the part wasn't made by the company who made the car, also known as aftermarket, fake, or counterfeit. Enter Put the Brakes on Fakes. It's a new campaign from the Department of Homeland Security that's aimed at fake and faulty auto parts. According to the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, in fiscal year of 2024, agents seized more than 211,000 counterfeit automotive parts. That's almost double the number seized compared to 2023. Of that number, more than 490 counterfeit airbags confiscated, more than 10 times the year before.
It's a huge issue. I mean, we run into it every day, you know.
Chris James, manager with Prestige Auto.
So aftermarket counterfeit. Kind of the same breath here?
It is. You know, aftermarket parts, you don't know where they're being supplied from. Could be across borders, could be in some tiny shop in the middle of the U.S. You just don't know.
And you may not even know there's a difference.
These are both composites, so they're made out of plastic, metal, other alloys.
Owner Alex Kulinets shows us why. These are two radiator supports. One is OEM, the other counterfeit.
They may look identical, but they're not. For some reason, one of them has 150 grams worth of material less. So something must be different in them.
So what's the big deal then?
So there's two sensors in there. They're the airbag sensors, which virtually control your whole airbag system in an accident. If the part is weaker, it could make the airbag timing go off. They look fine, but then God forbid they get into another accident.
It's not just about the federal warning. We looked into it. Page after page, every car manufacturer has cautioned against the use of counterfeit parts.
You don't know exactly what you're getting with these aftermarket parts because they haven't been tested before.
They have not been crash tested. To me, that is a huge red flag.
Absolutely.
That's dangerous.
Absolutely. Yep.
As for Jacob, he has some advice for drivers who may someday end up like him, in need of a mechanic. Your car's safety and yours depend on it.
Just like your doctor, you can choose your doctor and choose one you trust.
So here's what you can do. Make sure that the shop you're at is being transparent about what they're putting in your car. The invoice should say OEM parts, and if it doesn't, ask. Now, if your insurance company says, hey, we'll handle everything, you don't even have to talk to them, that is a red flag. You can also ask your insurance company for an OEM endorsement. Sharon Chen, KCTV5 News.
Now you can watch more of our KCTV5 special reports in our KCTV5 News app. That includes topics like appliances not lasting as long as they used to and why guardrails can't stand up to electric cars.